Mastering the Basics, Essential Linux Command Line Fundamentals. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction to Linux, Understanding the Open Source Operating System. Linux, an open source operating system, is an influential tool developers, system administrators, and tech enthusiasts use. Born out of the desire for a free and collaborative platform, Linux has become one of the world's most versatile and widely used operating systems. Unlike proprietary operating systems, Linux is open source, meaning its source code is freely available for anyone to view, modify, and distribute. This flexibility has led to the development of numerous distributions, or distros, such as Ubuntu, CentOS, and Fedora, each catering to different user needs. Linux is the backbone of the Internet, powering servers, supercomputers, and even smartphones through Android. However, what truly sets Linux apart is its powerful command line interface, CLI. While graphical user interfaces, GUIs, are user-friendly, the CLI provides unparalleled control and efficiency, allowing users to execute tasks more quickly and automate processes through scripting. The power of the Linux command line, your interface to the operating system. The command line interface, CLI, is where Linux's true power lies. It is a direct communication channel between you and the operating system, enabling you to execute commands, manipulate files, manage users, and perform administrative tasks precisely and quickly. While the CLI might initially seem intimidating, mastering it opens up possibilities. Unlike GUIs, which require multiple clicks to perform tasks, the CLI allows you to execute complex operations with just a few keystrokes. Whether managing servers, developing software, or automating tasks, the Linux command line is an essential skill significantly enhancing your productivity. Mastering essential Linux commands. To become proficient in Linux, it's crucial to understand and master some of the essential commands that you'll use frequently. Below are some of the fundamental commands every Linux user should know. Creating and managing directories and files. Managing files and directories is a core task in any operating system. In Linux, you can create, delete, and manipulate directories and files using simple commands. Creating directories. Use the mcagr command to create a new directory. For example, mcdir my_directory will create a directory named my_directory. Creating files. You can create a new file using the touch command. For instance, touch myfile.txt creates an empty file named myfile.txt. Removing directories and files. Use the rm command to delete files. Rm myfile.txt and directories with the R flag for recursive removal, rm are my_directory. Navigating the file system. Navigating through the Linux file system efficiently is essential for any user. Here are some commands to help you move around. Change directory. The cd command allows you to move between directories. For example, cd/home/user/documents take you to the documents directory. List directory contents. Use the ls command to list the contents of a directory. Adding options like L, long format, or A, all files, including hidden ones, can provide more detailed information. ls-la. Working with files and directories, copying, moving, finding Linux provides powerful tools for copying, moving, and finding files and directories. Copying files and directories. The cp command copies files or directories from one location to another. For example, cp file1.txt/home/user/documents copies file 1.txt to the documents directory. Moving files and directories. The mv command moves files or directories. For example, mv file1.txt/home/user/documents moves file 1.txt to the documents directory. Finding files and directories. The find command searches for files or directories. For instance, find /home/username. Text searches for all text files within the user directory. Viewing file content and disk space. Understanding file content and monitoring disk space usage are vital tasks. Viewing file content, use the cat, more, or less commands to view the content of a file. For instance, cat myfile.txt displays the content of myfile.txt. Checking disk space, the df command reports the disk space usage of your file systems, while the do command shows the disk usage of files and directories. For example, dfh provides a human-readable format for disk space usage. Managing users, creating new user accounts. User management is an essential aspect of Linux administration. Here's how to manage users. Creating a new user, use the adduser command followed by the username to create a new user account. For example, adduser John creates a new user named John. Deleting a user, the deluser command removes a user account. For instance, deluser John deletes the user John from the system. Switching users, use the su command to switch to another user account. For example, su John switches to the John user account conclusion. Mastering the Linux command line is a fundamental skill that can significantly enhance your efficiency and control over the operating system. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced user, understanding these essential commands will help you confidently navigate and manage your Linux environment. As you continue to explore Linux, you'll discover even more powerful commands and tools that make this open-source operating system an indispensable asset in the world of technology. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.